Good morning.
Hello, hello.
Wow.
Would you please stand and join us in singing our opening song?
My soul is welcome here.
Somebody needs to put it up on the board.
Linda. Do we have the word? Technical issue. We're trying to get the slides working. Well, I think you'll catch on to the words without it. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Welcome to Unity of Stuart. I am Linda Hart. I'm your platform assistant today, and Reverend Jude is on vacation. She is traveling with her sisters in the British Isles. So I'm sure, Jerry, am I on? Okay. If I'm not, I'll be a little louder then. So I'm sure she's having a blast, and we'll miss her. She'll be gone next week, but then back here the week after that. We are so blessed to have a talented guest speaker with us today, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. Amy Steinberg is a singer, songwriter, and music minister with a gift for spontaneous expression. She has been involved in the New Thought world for over a decade now, and was stints as musical director in Boca Raton, San Diego, and Charlotte. She loves to travel and perform, spreading the message of these great teachings. Please join me in welcoming Amy Steinberg. As always, we have with us a Joyful Noise Band and Choir, and we have a featured music will feature Amy Steinberg. I would like to welcome any first-timers here. If you're here for the first time and want a welcome packet, please go ahead and raise your hand, and Ricky will give you a welcome packet. Has information in there on the Unity movement, and also a prayer request form right up here, Ricky. And as well, if there's a form in there, if you fill it out and take it to out by the podium, they will get you signed up for the newsletter, as well as getting a free gift. We do have also food that is going to be available in the kitchen, and you can join us on the patio with the coffee and cookies. I think they have more than cookies out there today. They have a lot of neat stuff. If you're a first-timer watching on Facebook or YouTube and you want to get one of those packets, just go ahead and send us an email to admin@unityofstuart.org, and we'll get one out to you. Most important, we want you to know that Unity of Stuart is a welcoming, affirming community. This is a positive path to spirituality. Everyone is welcome here, no exceptions. We honor and celebrate every person. Now, announcements. Our prayer chaplains are here to hold you in prayer. And if you'd like, you can put a prayer request in the foyer. We have that big, beautiful wooden box. You can put that in there. We have a prayer chaplain here ready to pray with you after service. And our prayer chaplain, Marlis, is in the back. Would you please stand? If you're looking for Marlis after service, she will bring the power of 2 to your prayers. And you can also send in a prayer to silent you or call them. Cheryl Roby, she's live on Facebook on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, so please feel free to join her if you want to start off your week with a really nice meditation. And last but not least, karaoke night. That's going to be June 16th, and you don't have to sing. You don't have to sing, but you may want to. This is going to be from 6 to 9, and there's going to be a love offering of $10. This is our first karaoke, so we're hoping we get a good turnout to have some fun. And our own Rose Peterson is going to help be the karaoke queen on that. All right, we're going to switch gears now and dedicate our service to highest divine good. My highest divine good is always unfolding. Circumstances change, plans get interrupted. Life takes unexpected turns. Even so, I remain calm and unshaken as I stand on the solid ground of faith, knowing that my highest good is unfolding. Beneath every outer change is the unchanging truth of God, stable, unvarying, consistent. In God, nothing is ever lost. In God, there is enough power and strength to meet any life experience. In God, I know I am not alone. I maintain the courage and will to embrace all that life offers. As conditions change, I am flexible, moving through times of transformation with ease and grace. I expect the manifestation of my highest good, and I embrace whatever form it may take. So let's take a really good deep breath and affirm together. My highest good is always unfolding. All right, let's take another really good deep breath and let that anchor in. Together, my highest good is always unfolding. As we prepare for prayerful meditation, let's sing Grateful, an original by our own Doreen Pariba.
I feel so grateful. I am so blessed. I breathe in slowly as my soul rests. Oh, Holy Spirit, you are in my heart. Each and every moment you play a part. I feel so grateful to the God within. This blissful energy helps me begin each day with gratitude. I feel God everywhere. So I give thanks when I say
let's all take a deep breath in. Good morning, everyone. I'm Amy, and I'm going to just guide us through a brief meditation to get us prepared to receive whatever comes through today. So I invite you to close your eyes, close your outer eyes, and open your inner eyes. Just relax. Take a moment to feel the feeling tone of gratitude. Breathing in the gratitude and releasing. I'm grateful for my feet that carry me along. I am grateful for my legs that walk the walk of spirit. I am grateful for all of my insides that digest and create the life that is expressing as me. I am grateful for my heart that expands with each and every breath. I'm grateful for my voice to speak the words of truth. I'm grateful for my mind, the great connection to the divine, the consciousness of love. And so I relax consciously my shoulders, my jaw. I invite each and every one of you here to do the same, to send gratitude throughout your entire beingness, your physical body, moving out your ethereal body, and reaching that gratitude out to the people that surround you, to this very building, to this very city, to this beautiful state, to this beautiful nation, and this amazing globe that we are so blessed to live on. The divine itself, expressing as all things, we give such great thanks as we use this time of quietude to go within and just say within silently, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathing deeply, I invite you to gently open your eyes and look around at this incredibly stunning community. Like attracts like.
As we have created this sacred space of love and light, we bring into our consciousness all those on our prayer list here at Unity of Stuart and all those in our minds and hearts. We know with each one that Spirit is active in their lives right now. And we stand with each person as they lift their vision to see beyond the circumstances before them, to see what God has in store for their life. We believe with them that God is greater than any situation, any circumstance. And now feel free to speak those names into this sacred space. And so it is. Now let's sing One in the Spirit as we prepare for meditation. Prepare for special music.
We are one in the Spirit. We are one in our love. We are one in the Spirit. We are one in our love. And we know that our unity
now I'm over here.
There you are.
I'm super excited to share this first tune with you. And thank you to the band in advance. Give it up for your amazing band here. It's Unity of Stuart. So this song is called Ready to Let Go. Can we feel that? Just knowing, letting go. They say, let go or be dragged, right? This is on my new CD, which these are my CDs are my babies. I don't have any human babies. I just have music babies. So this is a newborn. Do you guys know Eddie Watkins Jr. here?
Yes.
So do you know his song, I Walk Away? Anybody? Well, look it up when you go home because this is inspired by that tune. Sun shines through my window on an autumn afternoon. Leaves falling down as the wind blows. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. I'm ready to start over. My heart can't take no more. I see myself, but don't know her. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Sing that with me. Letting go, letting go, letting go. I'm on a spiral mountain, moving to the place where I can see the truth of me. Gotta hold my breath and take that leap so I can be free, so I can be free on a midnight highway, headed to the sunrise, riding with my head high. I'm taking it slow because I know I'm ready to let go. Ready to let go. You ready to let go? I'm looking to tomorrow, looking ahead, staying in the day. Yeah. Be here now, surrendering my sorrow. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Sing that with me. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Come on! I'm on a spiral mountain, moving to the place where I can see the truth of me. Gotta hold my breath and take that leap so I can be free, so I can be free on a midnight highway, headed to the sunrise, riding with my head high. I'm taking it slow because I know I'm ready to grow, to grow. Are you ready to grow? You don't have a choice. Grow. I'm on a spiral mountain, moving to the place where I can see the truth of me. Gotta hold my breath and take that leap so I can be free. I'm on a midnight highway, headed to the sunrise, riding with my head high. I'm taking it slow because I know I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go, 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 ready to let go. I'm ready to let go, ready to let go, ready to let go, ready to let go. Sing it with me. Ready to let go, 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 ready to let go. Yeah! Oh, thank you so much. And now I'm going to come over here again. Well, good morning. Good morning. My name is Amy Steinberg, and I'm a Roman Catholic. Just kidding. Steinberg, yeah. These teachings, these New Thought teachings, absolutely changed and saved my life. I'll start there, just by telling you how grateful I am and how in awe I am that I'm up here, that you're allowing me up here. But also that I was brought into these teachings, because I remember the first time, excuse me, a friend of mine said, "You should come play in my church." I was like, "I'm Jewish, we don't do churches." And, excuse me. And I remember the very first time I came into a center or Center for Spiritual Living or a Unity Church, I thought there's no way people could really be this happy. Right? Anybody? And what had happened was I got a gig, because when they paid me, I came, and I realized I was ready to receive it, and I was like, oh, no, they really are this happy. Like, this is a way of life. Like, this is a practice. This is a philosophy. And so I've been studying and teaching and music directing and being in this movement now for a long time, and it's changed me from the inside out. And so today, I have to tell you that yesterday, as timing would have it and everything unfolding, when we booked this event, I didn't know that my first final exam for ministerial school was going to be yesterday. And I haven't studied, been in the books like that for 30 years. For 30 years, memorizing things like secondary causation. You guys, this stuff can get pretty, especially if you're doing religious science, which is what I'm going to be technically a minister of, which to me, it really, truly is all the same. And if you've never heard anything about these teachings, ultimately, the number one thing to remember is that there's no separation between us and the divine. That's it. There's only one thing happening. It's God. It's expressing as me, as you. There's no separation. That's it. That's the bottom line of this, that we know that God is in us, as us, through us. It shows up as you. It shows off as you, right? That's how I love that, this idea that God is expressing as each and every one of us. So I did a 4-hour exam on a laptop at my friend's house in Jupiter yesterday. And it was cool because she has a crystal shop in her house. So she kept coming in and being like, here's a chunk of selenite. Here's a chunk of fluorite. This will give you clarity, And I just kind of rolled through it because I had a show last night, and it was just this awesome experience of just trusting God and knowing that the right and perfect talk, because I really hadn't thought about the talk. Because I was like, what, if I'm this steeped in principle, if I am this studied up, God is going to talk through me. And then at the very end of the ministerial exam, the last question is, write a talk. Write a talk based on the current events. And of course, my good friend told me that she wrote about law enforcement, and another person told me they wrote about, the divisive politics. And, well, I wrote about the Celtics. And this was yesterday, early afternoon. God is good all the time. Any Heat fans in the house? I'm sorry, baby. But listen, my boyfriend is Butler. My imaginary boyfriend is Butler. So it's okay. I love both teams. They're both great. Listen, anybody who's a professional athlete, I'm absolutely in awe of. So I love watching athleticism, and so amazing game last night. If you don't know what we're talking about, there was a legendary game last night. And I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to tell you through the lens of spirit. So first of all, just the fact that I hadn't written my talk, and we're at Duffy's last night. We're looking at each other, and I'm like, they got to win because this is my talk. And then I'm like, but if they don't win, that's a good talk too, right? You know what I mean? Because and I thought, the talk that I titled in my ministerial exam was "Anything is Possible." This is again yesterday afternoon. Anything is possible. And my synopsis was something like, never give up. The Celtics, there's a 7-game series. If you don't know how basketball works, anybody not know how basketball works, raise your hand. Okay, so what had happened is there's all these teams, all over the nation, and they battle each other out, and then they go into the semifinals, then they go into the finals, and then there's the final thing, right? So we're in the semifinals right now. Is that right? We're in the semifinals, and there's 7-game series. I'm talking to you, non-basketball person. So there's 7 games. So you have to win 4 to win. So the Heat is up 3-0. Okay? So this is not looking good for us Celtics. Now, I have to preface you with the Celtics. I grew up on the Celtics. My father right up the road here, God rest his soul in power, died suddenly several years ago. I don't count because I just don't even it's 7 years ago now, I think, 6 years ago. I was a daddy's girl. He's still with me. He's my Steinberg. Anyway, he has the Celtics logo on his grave, okay? So I'm trying to get you to understand what the Celtics means to me. It's more than a basketball team. It's my daddy. It's the miracles of Larry Bird having that last-minute shot. I just got chills thinking about the times as a kid, watching the Lakers and the Celtics and the 76ers and the Celtics and the competition that was healthy and that was amazing, and these incredible athletes that represent God in action. And of course, I didn't think that when I was 7 with my Cornbread Maxwell t-shirt on. But I still, and I go back and forth with watching. I'm not like an avid sports watcher. So this is just all about divine timing. So we turn on I'm going to talk about the game last night now. Now that you know the context of the Celtics, not just a game. It's my daddy, you know what I mean? It's spirit. So the game, they're down 3. So to catch you up on last night's game, the Celtics came back with 2 wins. So now it's 3-2. We go into last night, it's 3 wins for the Heat, 2 for the Celtics. Side note, I kind of think it's all fixed. But when you see what happened last night, you go, it can't be fixed. And that's kind of like life, right? You think, how could this be spontaneous? How could this miracle be? And it's like, it's a paradox. It's like, it's all spontaneous, but it's all divinely orchestrated at the same time. And that's the miracle of trying to understand the mystery. I always think that trying to understand spirit is like being ants on a keyboard trying to make code. We don't know. We're kind of scratching at the surface here. And we are on the cutting edge of this stuff. We're on the cutting edge of consciousness being a new thought. So even just thinking that we are connected is absolutely awesome. So here we are at the game last night. It's a good game. Celtics are up most of the game. I'm ruining the game for you, but it's never fun to really watch a game the next day anyway. So the Celtics are up most of the game. We're kind of sitting there. We're having our burgers, and we're like, oh, cool, they win. I'm good. I get to do my talk tomorrow about how the Celtics came back and anything is possible. Well, we're down to the end, okay? Butler, my boyfriend on the Heat, at 10 seconds, I think, there's left in the game. No. I'm going back. I'm telling the whole story. At about 10 seconds left in the game, he gets fouled at the 3-point line. So he gets to make 3 foul shots. And if he makes all 3 of those foul shots, he is going to win the game for the Heat. We are watching. We're like, there's no way he's going to make the 3 shots. There's no way. But anything is possible. There's no way he's going to make the 3 shots. But anything is possible. There's 10 seconds left. He gets up there. 1 shot at it, and it's very dramatic, 1 shot, he makes it. We're like, oh, man. Second shot, he makes it. We're tied. Oh, it's over. 3rd shot, he makes it. Yeah, and then there's 3 seconds left, right? Sorry, you're right. There was 3 seconds left. So 2.1 seconds left? Okay, you guys, there's no seconds left. There's no seconds left. But I turn to them, and they're like, oh, it's over. And I'm like, I'm a Steinberg. I'm a Celtic. Okay? When you are a Celtic, 3 seconds is a shot. That's a shot. And this is such a great metaphor for our lives, right? We're here, we're at the end, we're just about to give up, we're ready to quit. We're like, it's over. We're like, but we get one more shot. So they get down to the court, they bring it in, they throw it to 0. The guy, he's the star, he's great. And he shoots it in, misses. The buzzer goes off. Right as the buzzer goes off, Derek White rebounds it and puts it up. It lays up, it lays in, Celtics win. But you have to understand, everybody's in shock because it literally, the shot that was taken doesn't go in. But it's the guy who says, is the game over yet? He's not even, he's just still playing. Puts it up. The ball hits the backboard as it's turning red at 0.1 second. And it goes in. Legendary. You have to look it up to see. The people are looking at each other. What did it go? I can't, what's happening? And then they're attacking Derek White. So on my way here, so that's the premise for this little talk. So on my way here, I looked up Derek White. I was like, who's this guy? Who is this kid who says, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to, even if it's not counted, I'm going to put it in. Brings me to tears. So Derek White grew up in Colorado, and he was a high school basketball player, and he started at a brand new school that was brand new open. So he was on his freshman basketball team. There was no seniors because he literally started a school. If you looked him up, if you were interested in him too. So they retired his number when he graduated because he was so great. But then when he turned 18, he was only 6 foot tall. So he was like lightly recruited. They call it lightly recruited. There was only one guy that believed in him, and it was a guy named Culver. I can't believe I learned all this on the way here in the car. Because you guys, I really didn't know what I was going to talk about today. So somebody believed in him, and he shot up freshman year in college. He's just like 6'5" now or something like this, right? He was only 6 feet. 6 feet is short for a basketball player. So he shot up, and now he makes this shot. Now he's a legend. The guy's a legend. He's going to go down as a legend, this guy, Derek White. And he's the next Larry Bird is Derek White. But what Derek White teaches us is just never, never, never give up. Anything is possible. And so I wanted to tie this into sort of my life and use a little bit of, my ministerial training here to give you a sort of a structural talk. And I wanted to tell you right up front that I am what I call a triple L. A late in life lesbian. So which means that I had my first girlfriend when I was 40 years old. It's never too late, ladies. I thought, I'm going to give a triple L talk on anything is possible. So what do we want to let go of, and what do we want to welcome in? So the things that I came up with on the drive over here that I know I want to let go of, and I know you want to let go of, is number one, limitation. Limitation. Ernest Holmes says, never limit your view of life by any past experience. How Thomas Troward, the great philosopher, said it was, principle is not bound by precedent. Learn that quote right now because it sounds so fancy. Principle is not bound by precedent. Principle, spirit, life, force, source, God is not bound by what has been, by the precedent. Oh yeah, it's never been done before. You watch. You watch spirit move in your life. So just because it's been one way, just because you have this perceived limitation, so the letting go becomes letting go of arguing for my limitations. I argue for my limitations all the time. I catch myself. So I invite you this week for your first L, let go of your limitations. Let go of arguing for your limitations. Do you think that Derek White was feeling limited? No, he was feeling hopeful. He was feeling empowered. Okay, the second L. Oh, this is a good one. It's one of my favorite ones to let go of. And this is probably the first thing I let go of when I became a part of this community. Lack. Lack. Who here knows about lack mentality? So lack mentality is believing there's never enough. There's not enough. I don't have enough. Listen, I'm Jewish. There's never enough. There's not enough. And this wonderful speaker, Ken Gordon, said, when did enough stop being enough? There's a time in our beautiful evolution as America that we came over here and we were escaping the oppressors to oppress others, but still, The idea was good. The idea was good. We wanted to grow, we wanted to expand, and unfortunately, this capitalistic, which I love capitalism, I am a shopper, I want a deal, it's fabulous, but I have to remember that enough is enough. Enough is enough. When I start to feel that lack mentality, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, I don't do enough, there isn't enough, the best way to look is just look at nature. Is there enough leaves? Do we have enough leaves? Do we have enough sun? Do we have enough air? And it's just the abundance of nature is just, Emerson wrote all about that. All over the place, right? And all those transcendentalists, all those hippie white dudes sitting there smoking the weed talking about, dude, man, check out nature, that's how we work, we're a part of nature. We're not separate from nature, even though we have air conditioning. We are nature. And you know, I heard a great speaker recently talk about, imagine the trees. See, now here it's hard to imagine because Florida, you guys always have green. But I'm living in Asheville, North Carolina now, where I have 4 distinct seasons. Now, I am a Floridian. So when you are from Florida and you live in the seasons again, you really see spirit in it so clearly. And a speaker was saying, imagine if a tree, I talked about this last night at my show, imagine if a tree in the winter, you know, fall has happened, winter's there, and they're empty. The tree's like, you know, I've been here before. Spring's coming, and, you know, I'll get leaves, and I'll bloom, and, you know, the sun will come out again. But it's just going to go away. It's just going to go away. It's going to fall off again. Why bother? Why bother, right? But nature doesn't do that. Nature doesn't do that. Nature blooms again. You are here to bloom again. You are here to rise again. Every time your heart breaks, you open to more. Every time something shifts in you, you're growing. When I said I made a joke over there, it's like, ready to grow? Too bad, you don't have a choice. You know, like that's what you do. That's who you are. You are a part of the evolutionary makeup of this divine substance called life, called God. Okay, the third thing we want to let go of is, this is another thing I'm very good at, lamenting. Oy vey. Who laments? Oy vey. I have a wonderful partner. Her name is AJ. I hope she's watching. Where's the camera here so I can wave? Hi. Oh, hi, right there. Hi, baby, if you're watching. I have this wonderful partner, AJ, and she wakes up happy. She's one of these people. We were talking about this morning. See, Jen wakes up happy, too. And me and Stacy Goldstein, her wife, were like, oi, could you just take a minute? You know? But that energy, that energy of life is not lamenting, not saying, pour me a drink. Pour me a drink. You know, not feeling sorry for ourselves. In ministerial class the other night, our final class before the exam, we read the book called The One Thing by Gary Keller, which is very sort of not my thing. It's all about like goals and time blocking, and I'm an artist. I'm doing 7 things at once and like whatever. But everybody's doing their talks, and at the end of it, Rick Tamlin, an amazing teacher, shows a video of, this is going to perfectly tie in, this young boy who wants to play basketball. All he wants to do is play basketball. And he can't get on the team. The coach won't let him on the team. He can't get it. He goes to that's not true, the coach, it wasn't about the coach. He had like a local place that he used to go, and he would show up every day with his ball, and he'd be like, let me play. They never let him in. So he went to his middle school coach. He said, come on, coach, let me in. I don't even care if I play, just let me in. And the coach says, well, I'll give you a shot. Now, the reason why they weren't letting him in is because he has no arms. He has no arms. He has like, you know, shorter, you know, like 1 or 2, like they're still there, like he has shoulders, and he can hold the ball, but, you know, they say, sorry, you can't play, buddy. Well, guess what? They showed at the end of this clip, I'll have to send something to Unity Stuart so you guys can watch this. I should have brought it, but this all happened so fast. He made like 2 3-point shots, winning a game, like this incredible thing that happened that is just so inspiring. Did he give up? Did he lament his situation? Did he, so when we start to feel sorry for ourselves, we have to look toward those kind of inspirational people that God gives us. God gives us a lot of inspirational people that teach us how to be. They teach us this is how you should be happy in the morning, right? Not feeling sorry for yourself, but being proud of who you are. So those are the three things that were 3 L's, the triple L's that we're going to let go of. But now, once you let go, what do you want to let in? So I have 3 L's to let in because I'm a ministerial student. You guys, you have no idea how funny that is. Okay? If you knew me, go back when you go home, look up Amy Steinberg dirty songs, and you'll get it. I used to sing in bars and sing about wild stuff and very blue, But this stuff just really speaks to me. And, I would want to see a minister like me. I would want to hear somebody talk like me, talk the truth, and, get you excited about life. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, hope you like me. I like you. I like myself. That's good. All right, so what we're going to welcome in. The first L is life. Life. Capital L, life. Here's a quote from Charles Fillmore, the founder of Unity, which I have been now to Unity Village twice. Who here's been to Unity Village? Okay, wow, you guys should do a trip for your community to Unity Village, somehow figure out a retreat or something. Unbelievable. It's a whole campus of unity, you guys. Like, it's buildings and pictures and stories. It gives me chills thinking about it. Of an entire group of people who believed in this teaching of we create with our minds, that God is acting through our thoughts, through our consciousness. I mean, it is just really powerful. So from Charles Fillmore, I know you've heard this because this quote is used all the time, but I fairly sizzle with zeal, energy, and enthusiasm, eager to do that which ought to be done by me today. That's Charles Fillmore. And if I'm correct, tell me if I'm wrong. I think he wrote that quote like in his 80s or something, or his 70s, like as he was getting much older. He was sizzling with zeal. How often do you sizzle with zeal? Jen does every morning. My partner does every morning. That's what we want to welcome in. We want to be that annoying person. We want to be that person that goes, are you really that happy? Yes. Yes, I am, because I sizzle with zeal. You know why? Because I am alive. Do you know what it took? The thousands of people that had to exist that are in your lineage for you to be here? You are a miracle. You are awesome. You are amazing. The way you look, the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel is one of a kind. You are unique. What? There's nobody like you. So sizzle with zeal. What's the next L? Love. Love. And love sounds so easy. Who's in a relationship? Is love easy? No. Oh. She's a Leo. She's just like, love me. Love me. I'm so lovable. So we're gonna do a love affirmation together right now. This is one of my first affirmations. Love is everywhere. I'm loving and lovable. Love is everywhere. I'm loving and lovable. Turn to someone and say, you're lovable. You're lovable. You're lovable. You are. Love, I'm learning that love is really about practice. It's really about practice. It's a choice. And capital L love, like the divine love, isn't always pretty. It really isn't. It can show up as poop. But it becomes fertilizer. You see, because the fertilizer is loving the plant to life. That crappy situation that you're going through, that divorce, that discord, that job that you're losing, that friendship that's messy right now and ugly, that's giving you the opportunity to love, to choose love, to become more loving. And sometimes it's to become more loving of ourselves. Oftentimes, I think. And to me, the root of these teachings is self-love. Because there's only one thing happening here. There's only one mind. I am an outpicturing of you. You are an outpicturing of me. You don't even exist but in my consciousness. I don't even exist but in your mind, really. Quantum physics has told us that everything's collapsing as you're looking at it. That only when you look at it does it even exist. What? Right? That stuff really bends my mind. That's year 2 for religious science, as we're doing quantum physics. And I'm already like, my brain hurts. But I'm so excited to dive into the science of this stuff. That we are all connected. That there truly is one thing happening here. And it is love. But love is it's a tough word for us because, again, this beautiful country, Hallmark has taken love and made it, and Hollywood has taken love and made it something else. But when I'm talking about divine love, I'm talking about that agape love, that love that it's messy. It can be hard. Hi, honey. It can be hard. It can be an argument that you work through and you get to the other side of. That is love, and allowing Spirit into that, allowing Spirit into the discord, into the fertilizer. Okay, and of course, the final L is laughter. Because, so I want you to repeat after me, all right? Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Some of you maybe laugh naturally. Some of you faked it. I faked it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But you know what? If you're going to force something, force the laughter. Don't force the lamentation. Don't force the lack. Force the love. Force the laughter. If you're going to manhandle anything. Woman handle. We'll call it that these days. All right, so I think I'm good. I think I've used my time, which is so exciting. I want to say again, thank you to Reverend Jude for allowing me this opportunity. I mean, what a gift for Jen inviting me here to your community, for all of the Unity of Jupiter folks that helped me to do a concert last night to make this possible for me to drive all the way down here in my big, sexy Jeep out there. I want to invite you to take a look at my art when you leave, because my art is an expression of my creative voice, and it really supported me during the pandemic. And this is, I'm training to become a minister, and so this idea of speaking around is really new to me, and I'm just so blessed and honored and grateful to you guys. This is me flapping my wings for the first time, you know what I mean? And you guys are watching me like bust out of my shell. So thank you. Thank you so much. And I think we're going to do one more song. And quickly, I'm going to just tell you about this song really quickly before we do it. You can come on up. You guys can come on up. So this song is called Exactly. And this is my most listened to song. Like it has like 500,000 listens. So check it out on the YouTube. I don't even have it available for purchase because it's so old. It's like 25 years old, this song. I wrote this song before I found these teachings. And the thing is that the truth is the truth, whatever you call it, right? So I just want to briefly tell you that I wrote this song in heartbreak. I was heartbroken. And flash forward 7 years, a man writes me an email and says, I love your song, exactly. I call him because it says booking under his name, and I think maybe he's going to be a booking agent for me. We fall in love. Me and this person, his name is Dusty. I move up to Boone, North Carolina. Where? Boone. Where? Boone. It's nice Jewish girl in Boone. Go home! They're screaming at me, for the Florida plates. I'm in Boone. I'm so bored. I'm bored to tears in Boone. So I go down to Charlotte, and I'm playing a little coffee house, and this woman walks up to me and says, "You have to play my church." right? And that led all the way back here where I'm standing today. This song brought me here. And I wanted to just preface with that and know that you are in your highest divine good. And that's what this tune's about. Okay. I did it.
You did it.
Thanks, Derek White. So let's take a deep breath in. And I'll do a quick prayer just to kind of close out that talk. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to be with this incredible community. I know that each and every person here heard exactly what they needed to hear, and that everything is in divine order. So thank you, God. Thank you, God. Amen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly where I need to be exactly where I am. I am a blessing manifest. I can't undress the moment naked time unwinds beneath my mind. But then I find the kind of beauty only I can find. I am exactly where I need to be exactly where I am. Surrendering so willingly to be the perfect me inside this now and truly. How else could it be? Destiny, she blesses me. Destiny, she blesses me. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, fate, she takes me back to exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Divinely timed and shining brightly, yes. I believe that there's a purpose just for me. Yes, I believe that we are light and we shine infinitely. Oh, I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am not aimlessly existing. See, I am in perfect harmony with universal energy, and I'm truly free when I accept my own divinity. Do you accept your own divinity? Keep it going. Look at me closely. Tell me exactly what you see. If you are paying attention, you will now begin ascension of the mind. Why? Well, because if you look at me just right, you see a kiss. It took a kiss to make this breath exist. The intersection of my mother's and father's lips to touch, twist, perfect. What came next? To produce me? Yes, look at me, and you will see. The breeze it took to shake the leaves to make my mother's hair move. My father dared touch it and say, please, may I have a kiss? Yes, the breeze made me exist. And if you want to get even deeper into this right now, when you look at me, you will see a big old cloud. That's right, the cloud it took to form the storm, to make the breeze, to shake the leaves, to inspire the lip lock as a raindrop will pop up out of these words. You heard me right. Look at me close enough, you see a dark, stormy night. And what is night? Well, night ain't night without its polar opposite of sunlight. So if you watch the way my hands sway, you see the light of day. And every day is a testament to the sediment of the earth's core, as if we're spinning enormous force. So if you look at me just right, you see a spark of the source. But the most fascinating thing about this, and it's true, you look at me just right, you see you. It's only what you perceive, how you believe, the space between you and me that creates reality. Dude! It's that quantum stuff. Dude! So when I sing, you can feel it. When I cry, you can heal it. When I speak words, you can be the words I speak by singing them with me. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Join us. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love. Let's go to the chorus. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, fate, She takes me back to exactly where I need to be. And when I am all alone and full of fear, I just remember the rising sun always appears. And every day miracles that I see. Here's A minor. You take me back, you take me back, you take me back to exactly where I need, exactly where I need to. Take it away. Come on, Don. You want to do something up over there? Give it up for your musicians here, everybody. Now I want you to learn this. It goes like this. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. That's it. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. That's it. One more time. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. All right, one more time. Believe it. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. At Unity of Stuart. Thank you so much for having me. Oh, I love y'all.
I gotta tell you, when they had that introduction, I think spontaneous expression should have been undone in capitals, is all I'm saying. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. And I gotta ask over here too, have you practiced that together for a while or is that amazing or what? Is that amazing or what? Seriously. All right. Well, it's now time for our celebration of abundance. And before we even get into that, I'm going to say, did you notice a roof as we started it? If you didn't, please notice it out there. This is a time when we thank you for your continued love offering, tithes, and gifts. And we also want to thank you to our consistent givers. And I hope you really do feel like the impact that you're making on this community and on the world. So let's go ahead and do first our prosperity prayer and then our love offering blessing. Together, in a universe overflowing with the allness of God, all the needs of Unity of Stuart and those we serve are instantly, constantly, and bountifully met. From every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected, our abundant good comes to us now. We are grateful. Amen. And now our love offering blessing together. Divine love, bless me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I give and receive always in love.
Begin
So one more announcement. We have on June 4th, we're going to have Chakras 101, and that's with Tess Tresholt, and participants are going to learn about the location, function, and energy of each energy center and how to balance their own chakras. This is an essential practice in cultivating peace and balance as well as facilitating self-healing. Now, there's a table out on the information table. You can sign up for that, and the suggested love offering is $20. So are the kiddos out there yet? Do you hear them? I don't see them, though. Can you come around the corner? Let's stand and get ready for them. Are they out? Come on out.
All right.
Wow, look at all those kids.
A lot of kids today.
Hey, kids.
So today we're going to honor some of our children who are moving into a new phase in our Unity Youth Program. Yay. Yeah, so please help me in congratulating Beatrice Arujo. Woohoo! Yay. Beatrice is moving into Uniteens, and we're so
All
proud
right.
of her. We're so excited for her. Okay. Two. That's for you too. Okay, and we also have Lydia Griggs. Lydia is also moving into Uniteens. Yay, Lydia! Uniteens is a very exciting place to be. Yeah. Right, Lydia? And here's this. Congratulations. And we also have Daniel Arujo. Woohoo! Daniel is also moving into Uniteen, so we've got a really good-sized Uniteen group. We're so happy about that.
There, Daniel,
Yay!
congratulations.
Yay! Thank you, guys.
All right, let's everybody stand and bless our youth and kiddos, please.
We love you. We bless you. We truly, truly appreciate you. We behold the Christ in
All right, let's affirm the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever God is, I am divine. All right, now let's do the peace song. And just if you don't want to hold hands, that's perfectly fine. Just hold your hands up or put them by your side, and we're going to do the peace song now.
And don't forget the merch table for Amy outside.
Oh, great. Thank you, Jen. All right.
what God has created.
And so it is. Happy Sunday.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.